recording. Whee! Oh, yes. Look at this. Well, hello, wonderful people. Oh, look at this. Dan shows up just as we begin. He's like, I know how this works. You never start on time. I'm going to stroll in a little bit late. And boom. Here I am for the intro. Hey, Dan, how's it going? Squeaky. He's biting me already. Okay, let's do our shameless plugs and stuff. Let's get this stuff going. We're going to be creating a D&D adventure today. Keep biting me. I'm going to pick you up. It's a level 1 D&D adventure. It's called Broken Temptations. It features the Pasta Bandits, who are 3 bandits, probably some sort of like feline catling type things. And they're styled after my 3 pasta kitties, tortellini, ravioli, and gnocchi. So that's kind of where we came up with the idea of the Pasta Bandits. And it's called Broken Temptations because that's the name of the adventure, because I have these Temptations cat treat containers, and my cats will always try to break into these things. I have a screw-on lid now. It's like I have it cranked on here, so it's really hard for them to get in it. So they think they're getting snack. Oh no, they're swarming. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have touched that. No, it's not time yet. Look at them, they're swarming. Oh crap, I was a bad idea. Anyway, the adventure is called the Broken Temptations because they always try to break into that, and it's the Pasta Bandits, my 3 pasta kitties. So that's the whole idea behind that. So we're gonna create that tonight. We have a beautiful, beautiful map that our man Spyro, who's that? Generous Heels. I don't know if he's here in chat or not, but he's one of my moderators. He does amazing, beautiful maps. And he did a really cool map for this adventure too. So shout out and props to you, dude. You're the man, I appreciate that. So we're gonna be using that map, and we have a premise for the adventure, and we're gonna be putting together the adventure tonight. And then the adventure will be available on my website, 𝐑𝐄𝐒𝐿air.com, tomorrow morning. So you guys can go out and get it and use it in your games. Yeah, it'll be really cool. So that's what we're doing tonight. Let's do the shameless plugs now. Pebcock Era, thank you for the Prime. I appreciate that. Dan Bear, thank you for the Prime. 15 months. It's a long time. That's why we say his name. Say my name. Okay, not singing. Simpaticos, thank you for the tier 1. And Mad Dog, thank you for the Prime. I appreciate that. Mr. Gorks, thank you for the 5 tier 1 subs. I deeply appreciate that. And Mr. Robinson, thank you. Thank you for the $15 tip. Mr. Robinson, Ed. he's like, if I tip you enough, I get your cat, right? Yep, that's the way it works. Quit biting me, Squeaky. All tips, by the way, go toward supporting the Capital Area Humane Society. They're a humane society near where I live. They help little kitties and doggies and all that kind of stuff. They also have reduced cost spay and neuter clinic, which is very, very beneficial. I have lots of cats, and I always take my cats there because they're very reasonable in their prices. So anyway, we are trying to get to $500 to donate to the Capital Area Humane Society right there. And we're at about, looks like $350 right now. So once we get up there, it's just through tipping. And there's a link right there where you can do the tipping and crap. We're gonna be giving them a bunch of money to help them with their little kitty cats and doggies and stuff. And that's really cool. So that is what the tipping is for. Because I'm not dancing or doing any stuff like that. So you don't tip me. You don't want to see that. Well, I hope not. And let's see what else we got going on. What else I got to do? Okay, yes, let's talk about Lair Magazine. Yes. Lair Magazine is a monthly RPG magazine that I publish to my patrons over on Patreon. Every single month they get a magazine. The September magazine is getting refined right now. It's over 50 pages of DM resources. Every single issue has 2 5th edition adventures in it. You can see that it has maps for use on virtual tabletops. We have lots of other cool things. We have puzzles, we have traps, we have new monsters, we have magic items. Sometimes we have classes and spells, lots of really, really cool stuff. And if you become a patron, you get 2 issues immediately, and then you get a new issue every single month. And we also have bonus content for patrons. Map packs are one thing that I give out because, you know, having maps that you can use on virtual tabletops like Roll20 and Fantasy Grounds is amazingly convenient and useful, and not have to make them yourselves. And I have a bunch of awesome cartographers that do amazing work. So if you want to get in on the action and reduce your prep time and improve your games, I'm sure there's some links. People have been throwing them down there. You can go check that stuff out. It's very, very cool. All right. That's that. Let's... Have you heard about LairCon? Yeah, LairCon. LairCon. We're doing a convention this October. I think it's 8, 9, and 10. That sounds about right. Down in Texas, the Dallas, Texas area. If you want to come to LairCon, I'm going to be there. Obviously, it's my convention. I think I kind of have to be there. So come meet me, hang out. We're gonna have a bunch of games going on. It's gonna be a smaller little venue. If you're like, oh my, Gen Con. No, it's not Gen Con. It's LairCon. It's my first one. It's gonna be small. So, but if you want to come out and have fun, hang out, play games, then hey, check that out. There's probably a link. Somebody dropped the link. Can we get a link to LairCon? Yeah, there's one up there in the chat. So go click that bad boy. We do have it is a smaller venue. So that means that we might sell out of tickets. It's possible because we just don't have capacity for more than so many people. So I'm not trying to like put some sort of pressure on you to go buy tickets and crap. I'm just literally telling you that we have a limited capacity. It is what it is. So if you're interested to hang out, play some D&D and other stuff, go check that out. My wife got home and she just turned on the lights. Mi amorcito, puedes apagar las luces. Apaga las luces, porfa. She's turning the lights on. I'm getting light contamination. See, I have like my expensive LED lights, you know, and all this set up, and I have my floodlights back there. And then I have these like, you know, 2700K soft white lights that are contaminating me from over there, you know? So yeah, it's a problem. What's the capacity? So here's the thing. They told us the venue has a capacity for 100 people, but you and I both know what that means. When they say 100 people can fit in it, that means you're like, eh. So it's probably less than that. I think I've capped the tickets at like 70 or something, just to make sure that we aren't like, you know, wanting to strangle each other because we can't find room. So yeah, that's roughly what the capacity is. Oh, we got the level 3 train. That's great. It's spectacular. It just told me what the chat rules are. It's like, it's my Twitch thing. I think I can do what I want. Most other streamers can do really inappropriate things. And they're fine. And Twitch is telling me about the chat rules. Okay, thanks, Twitch. Reaper Bunnies, thank you for the 500 bits. I appreciate that. And Tiger 500, thank you for the 200 bits, dude. Appreciate that. I still have to do, I have one last thing I have to do, then we're actually going to get to work. Oh, all right, cool. It is now the segment where I shout out all my amazing patrons who help keep the lights on around here, help support all of the stuff that I do for the RPG community, all the free adventures I create, such as the one we're going to work on now, all of the other free resources on my website, the videos I create, the live streams, everything I do to help folks out. My patrons help support that. And they also help support Lair Magazine, which has lots of awesome premium resources, really highly produced professional stuff. So really appreciate all my patrons and everything they do. And these folks right here in red get their names read off in the live stream because they're super awesome, which means they give more money. So they get the perk of having their names read off out loud. So here we go. 5E Magic Shop, Eris Spatial, Alex H, Alex T, Amanda W, Anthony L, Arutha, Beoban, Brad A, Brandon, Bran C, Bran S, Brian S, Caden, Candy Sora, My Cat Is Biting Me, Chad B, Chase O, Chris C, Chris E, Chris H, Chris R, Chris Y. There's a Chris for every letter of the alphabet. Cody B, Connor, Contrary Gravy, Dalius G, David, Dragon Demon, Dresna, Dylan, Ed, Edward, Endorian, Ericos, Fallon, Gary, Goliath Cleric, Heretic, Hydra Slayer, Ilspawn, Izzy, Jacob, Jake, James, Joshin, Joel, John, Jonathan, Jarrell, Jose, Host Joseph, Josh, Joshua, Josue, Kale, Karen, Kay, Ken, Kevin, Kezides, Kirby, Kyle, Kiriako, Labraworks, Leopold X92, Lodwick, Lord Kemiak, Lori, Lost to Real Life, Maelstrom, Michael C, Michael H, Michael, Mr. Lanku, Mr. T, Mumbles, Munlo V, Not a Bard, Owen D, Patrick, Paul B, Paul R, Paul Y, Penguin Butt, Pierre, published author, Rachel S, Radiance Guardians, Ramsey, Raslick, Race, Rebecca, Renner, Rob, Robert, Rock and Roll Joe, Ron H, Ryan G, Sakura Scott, Shane Simon, Smash Skull, Snapbragger, Son of a Sofa Man, Sophie M, Stetson, Steven, Tactile Tokens, the old DM, Talking Napkin, The Pickle, The Casual Nerd, Theta Tag, Tiger 500, Tim Black, Todd M, Tom, Tony M, Trevor G, Trevor P, Tristan W, Tyler R, Xavier H, and Zack. Thank you very much. Yeah, this list is never gonna, it just gets longer. We're never gonna get under 90 seconds. We were trying to get under a minute at one point, and then that became impossible. So yeah, it's just not gonna happen. What are you gonna do? I don't care. You're a pain in the butt. This little guy's whining at me. He wants me to rub his belly. You're not getting your belly rubbed. Oh my gosh, I have a convention of cats. You guys, I have 5 cats staring at me. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I have 6. I have 6 of them. Little guy, get over here. Look at that. I got 6 of them. Well, 2 of them, you can't see 2 of them. 2 of them are like below the camera. Mommy and Squeaky are below the camera. You can't even see them. Little guy, shut up. Please, I'm not rubbing your belly. We're working. Nobody's rubbing your belly. He wants the snack. He wants the cat snack. Oh my word. This guy's crazy. All right, we need to do our, I'm gonna show you the map that we're gonna be working with for our adventure tonight. Where is this guy? Live streams. Here we go. Open that bad boy up. So we're doing a level 1 adventure, and Photoshop is loading for me here. Oster, you unfollowed me? Oh, it's a stab to the heart. He's like, this guy sucks. All right, let's get rid of those. What are you doing over here? All right, there we go. We don't need those. Let's do some zoomy action. So this is our map that we're dealing with. This is the pasta layer. I have a title on it. It gets cut off a little bit, but this is the pasta layer. This is the map we will be using tonight to create our adventure. And of course, I have my little template set up for us to create the adventure in. Yep, can't use Tabaxi. We're gonna use Catfolk. So this is the premise of the adventure. The Pasta Bandits, a group of 3 catling bandits that go by the names of Gnocchi, Tortellini, and Ravioli, have been raiding local farmers' chicken coops and using their granaries as a litter box. The bandits' hideout is in a compound they refer to as the Pasta Layer. A local city official is behind the shenanigans. She hired the Pasta Bandits to focus their exploits on several farms that refuse to sell her land, ostensibly to build schools and other public amenities, but she plans to use it for personal gain. If the characters uncover that city official is behind it all, bringing her to justice could be a part 2 of the adventure. So that's their storyline. We basically have the Pasta Bandits, and we're gonna flesh out their hideout. Is what we're gonna do tonight, and you guys are gonna help me do that. So the first thing we're going to do is they have this layer, they have this pasta layer where they hang out, and this is a map of the pasta layer. And the first question I had is where should we have this thing be located? Now it doesn't matter what city or town this takes place in. It's irrelevant because a dungeon master who runs this game is gonna put it wherever they feel like putting it. But we want to have this layer, this Pasta Bandit layer, located somewhere. And I don't know where it could be. We could have it in a hill in the mountainside. It can be under the sewers in the city. I don't know, in the forest somewhere. I mean, we obviously have like a traditional dungeon type setup. here. I just want to know where it would make sense to put their lair. Under a windmill used for grinding wheat for pasta. We never use mimics. I will never use a mimic in any adventure ever. Ever. Somebody ruined it for everyone when they wouldn't shut up about mimics one day. And they ruined it for everybody. Ooh, it could be, ooh. A ruined temple to an old god on the mountainside. Oh, they do like being up high. Oh yeah, it could be a ruined temple on a mountainside. I like that. We could have sand all throughout this adventure too, or maybe just in certain spots for them. Hidden underneath an Italian diner. Oh, a spaghetti. So if we have it in a ruined temple to an old god, what if it were like a spaghetti god? What kind of deity could we create that was like, you know, devoted to spaghetti or something like that? Like, I don't know, something along those lines. It's under a tavern that sells Italian food. Oh man. The flying spaghetti monster. What the heck is that? What are you guys talking about? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. No. The flying spaghetti monster? I'm gonna Google this now. Hopefully you guys aren't leading me somewhere where I shouldn't go. Flying spaghetti. Oh, holy crap. What is the flying spaghetti monster? What the heck is this? The flying spaghetti monster. Is this something that, is this SRD okay? Is this okay for us to use? Ed, Goliath Cleric, can we actually use this? It's a real world thing. Okay. This is interesting. It looks like there's some political crap wrapped around this, so we're not gonna really look at this a whole lot because I don't want to ruin everybody's day with horse crap. Whoop, cat under my feet. Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh, by the way, it looks like there's 20% off all books and bundles on D&D Beyond. Goodbye. And let's go to. Ugh, I gotta get these videos off my page. Encounter Builder. We're gonna need this eventually. There we go. I hate autoplay videos. It's like, go away. Okay. What were we doing? Oh yes. Okay. So, the pasta lair. The pasta lair. This is the hideout of the pasta bandits. They established it recently in an old ruined temple dedicated to the flying spaghetti monster, an ancient deity of lore. That lies on the slopes of a nearby mountain. All right, there we go. The pasta lair. We have it. Let's get rid of that. What is the name of, so we mentioned there's this local city official who's behind the pasta bandits. She hired the pasta bandits. We need a name for her. We need a name for her. Rigatoni Redoubt. Oh my word, yes. Thank you. Who suggested that? Slurring Scott. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know how to spell that though. Rigatoni Redoubt. Oh my word. Oh, this is why. Oh yes, thank you. Rigatoni Redoubt. Oh, that is so good. I love that, man. Tony. Hold on a second. What's like? I like that she goes by Tony for short. But what I need a full name for her. I need a full name. What's a full name for a woman who goes by Tony for short? Antonietta or something? Is it something like that? Anybody got any ideas? I don't know names. Why is it? Antonia? Okay, Antonia. Let's call her Antonia Payne. A local city official who has hired the Pasta Bandits. Okay, and then we have to have the names of the Pasta Bandits. The Pasta Bandits. 3 catling thieves who go by the monikers. Is that the right word? What is it? Noki? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna copy paste because spelling is really hard. And I've already spelled this out up here. And that makes my life easier. Gnocchi, tortellini, and ravioli. I think monikers is the right name, right? I think that's the right word. Nicknames. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so those are NPCs. All right, we're gonna skip random encounters. We're gonna come back to that if we have time. I think we have a storyline. We're gonna roll on some loot tables when we get there. Okay, cool. Plot hooks. We just need a couple plot hooks. A way for a dungeon master to introduce this adventure to their players. The farmers have pool. So one is simply that the local farmers have pooled their life savings in order to hire a band of adventurers who will put an end to the Pasta Bandits. Okay, what's another plot hook? Given our storyline, I almost feel like we could have plot hook 2. What if the local official hears that there are a group of adventurers in town and she intentionally sends them to the Pasta Bandits so that they can like be taken care of because she's worried they're going to cause trouble or something. I don't know. Goliath cleric. Oh, Antonia hires the adventurers to rid the town of the Pasta Bandits to cover her tracks. Oh, yeah, maybe the police, the town watch is getting closer and closer to tracking the Pasta Bandits down, and so she wants to wipe them out before. Yes. Okay, that's great. Jetty Beans, thank you for the prime, dude. I appreciate that. Okay, so that's plot hook 2. Tony, the city official, is concerned that the City Watch is getting close to uncovering who Pasta Bandits are and where they lair. Their discovery by the Watch could lead back to her and implicate her in their crimes. Thus, she hires the adventurers to clean out, to track down the Pasta Bandits and kill them. Yeah, she just wants them dead. Kill them before they can talk. Do we have any cool names for these plot hooks? Like, besides just calling out plot hook 1 and plot hook 2, do we have any cool names that we could call these things? Like, this could be like covering her tracks. And this one could be, please, good sirs, will you help us? Impassable. Mission impassable. There we go. The farmer's destination. Clean the sauce off the plate. Oh, nice. Cleaning up the sauce. Cleaning up the sauce. That's great. Okay, cool. That's awesome. All right, we are now ready to, that's enough information for all that kind of forward material. We have enough there created that we can start fleshing out the details of our dungeon, Rigatoni Redoubt. So, oh geez, I called the areas P, but that's okay. All right, this is the first one. So I'm imagining we have some stairs that lead down into here. Oh, you know what this could be? This could be like the basement below that. They established it recently in the basement of an old ruined temple dedicated to the flying spaghetti monster. All right, there we go. That'll work. So what is we want to flesh out certain details about, like, high level details about the dungeon itself. Things like lighting, walls, floors, ceiling, the architecture, what the doors are like. And we have a bunch of secret doors too that we need to address. I'm not going to write information about the secret doors in every single room that we detail out. I'm going to leave a high level comment about the secret doors in general. So how do they function? I think these secret doors are probably just going to look like the walls themselves. Like if we move one of these, whoops, come on, baby. If we move one of those, it's just the wall. And so this is our DM version, obviously, of the map. The player version won't have the big red S, obviously. So I think basically then we can say about the secret doors that, well, the secret doors would have been created back when the temple was created for the flying spaghetti monster. So the secret doors, we can say secret doors are scattered throughout the oh wait, it's called Rigatoni Redoubt. Secret doors are scattered throughout Rigatoni Redoubt and look identical to the walls. A DC, we'll make it a DC 12 wisdom perception check reveals the presence of a secret door, and a DC, we're gonna make it easy, we'll say DC 11 intelligence perception check reveals that a nearby sconce can be pulled. Is there a better way to open a secret door? I always do the whole sconce, pulling the sconce bullcrap, but maybe there's a better way. How could they open the secret doors besides like some sconce bullcrap? That would require magic and stuff. Something mechanical that they can interact with. Pressure plates on the wall itself. These secret doors pre-exist the pasta bandits and stuff. It'd have to be, so like it really needs to be unrelated to pasta and stuff. So I have pressure plates is a logical thing. I mean, we are doing kind of a whimsical, fun story about pasta bandits, but I still want the dungeon to make sense and not be a silliness. You know what I mean? Oh, wasn't it the temple of a pasta god? Okay, that's a fair point. All right. Interesting. A fork and a spoon act as a key. So there could be an imprint of a fork on the wall, and if you, it's getting too complicated. Like, if you have a secret door, do you want it to be really hard and complicated to open, or do you want it to be easy for you to access? It's gotta, yeah, I don't think it should be that complicated. Yeah, I agree. We're moving on. We're getting bogged down too much over something very simple. And we're going back to the sconce. A nearby sconce can be twisted to open the door. The interior passages are narrow and contain more sconces that open and close the doors. There we go. Okay. No, we got too far into complication stuff. So we're just gonna go back to simplicity. Lighting. Catlings probably have dark vision, so there is no lighting. Rigatoni Redoubt is not lit, as the Catlings have dark vision. As the Catling bandits, I will just say, as the pasta bandits have dark vision. You guys, we're gonna spend 2 hours talking about the secret doors, and we're not gonna have an adventure. I don't think we want that. We're gonna have the world's perfect secret doors and no adventure. It's not good. The walls. What are the walls made out of? Be like brick or something. Probably crumbling brick because it's old under passages and stuff. Let's go. Let's just say architecture. The walls are made of old, crumbling brick. And sagging wooden beams support a... What would the ceiling be made out of? Probably like wooden. Oh, maybe it was dug. Oh, we could have it be because you dug into the side of a mountain. So yeah. So it could be like dirt and gravel or something. Arced brick. Oh, okay. It could, okay. Sagging wooden beams and trusses. Trusses support a arced brick ceiling. Some, we'll say 7 feet high. Cracked and aging tiles cover much of the floor, though dirt and gravel show through where the tiles are missing. Okay, so we got some basic architecture points. I feel like we're gonna have probably like roots poke through the brick throughout the redoubt, and a musty odor. What does a cat smell like? A musty urine like odor, and a musty odor, and the musty odor of old and fresh urine. Fills the compound. Fills much of the compound. There we go. How's that? Ammonia. Okay. Lovely welcoming musk. Yes. Must. Yes. Okay, what are the doors? The doors in here. Now the Pasta Bandits have restored this compound so that it's serviceable and stuff. So most of the doors are going to be new wooden doors, I'm gonna say. Where's that? Okay, so we don't really have a distinction between internal and external doors, so we'll just say doors. The wooden doors throughout the redoubt there we go, are of new construction. The doors can be locked, though many aren't. And locked doors can be opened with a DC what? Let's say a DC 13 dexterity thieves tools check, or a DC 12 strength athletics check. The Pasta Bandits carry keys to locked doors. That's all right. Some basic information. Okay, so this is just high-level information that applies to the compound in general. That way we don't have to like specify this over and over and over again throughout the entire adventure. We just put it up front and it's assumed it applies to everything. And it makes our lives easy. And it makes running the adventure easier too, because you know you have the same information and it applies to everything, unless you have an exception, and we'll note that. Okay, let's go to our first room. P1 is our first room. We come down the staircase into P1. So what do we want to have in P1? Now, we do not have time tonight to do read aloud text or talk about all the different things that are in this room. I know we have crates and barrels scattered across the room, but really what we want to note are things of importance that we're going to put down, because we can't take a half an hour per room. It will never get done. P1 smells like pee. It's like a lookout. Yeah, that's okay. Who would they have as a lookout there? We have 3 pasta bandits, but we don't want to have them get encountered in the first room, obviously. Oh, a pressure. Oh, that looks like a column. I think that's like a column. This right here to me looks like a column. I wonder, whoops, come on, baby. You can do this. I wonder if we have any more of those type of things. Yeah, see, these are columns too. So there's a column in the center of the room. And there's some columns. See, he has ropes and stuff. It looks like tied to some of these columns or something. So we're going to say these things are columns. It helps support the ceiling, which makes sense. So that's like a column. Oh, you know what? There are columns throughout this entire thing. You know what? Let's do a little something here. Architecture. Motifs to the flying spaghetti. I'm going to spell this wrong every time. Cover the floor tiles and okay, so you have fluted columns, and then there's the wider part at the base and the top of a column, and there's a term that applies to that part of the column. And it's slipping my mind right now. I can't remember what that term is. Somebody in chat knows what that is. The base, oh geez. What are the parts of a column? Somebody's got to know. It's the top and bottom of a column. There are special terms used to describe them. Column terms. Fluted column terms. I don't know. Come on, baby. Fluting. It's like the, what do they call that stuff, man? The capital. Yeah. I think it's called the capital. Jeez. It's got to be the capitals, right? The base and capital. Is that what it is? The base and capital? Yes. With its base and its capital. Okay, looks like we have something here. There we go. The capital is the top and the base. Okay, perfect. All right, let's go back. We're good. Thank you. And the bases and capitals of the various columns come on, spell it. Columns scattered throughout the redoubt. Okay. Let's turn this into compound. All right, so there we go. Who is the lookout? Who is the lookout in this room? We need to have a lookout. We need some sort of creature here, some sort of cat creature or something. Maybe it's just a cat. Maybe it's literally just a cat. Maybe there's a few different cats and ooh, a familiar. Oh. A pair of commoner catfolk that the Pasta Bandits hired to keep a lookout. Yeah, it could be. Let's go, let's see. Let's go over here and a bandit is a 1/8. It's a CR 1/8. So we could definitely have like 2 of these guys. And we have to manage our characters. By the way, I hate the change they made to D&D Beyond when I manage my characters now. It used to be I could just simply say I have 4 characters of level 5 and be done with it. And now I have to individually select this. So now I have to add a character, and then I have to go over here and say, well, this character is level 1, and this character is level 1, and that character is level 1, and that character is level 1. There. Now I have my characters. It is so stupid. Just makes me take longer. Thank you very much. Did it stick? Okay, yeah, it stuck. Okay, there we go. So yeah, not a fan of that change. Thank you very much for making me click more to do the same thing I did before. Anyway, okay, what were we doing besides complaining about D&D Beyond? Add. How do I add this? There we go. I'm a moron. There we go. Oh yeah, we could just have like 3 of them, 3 bandits here. Rakshasha is SRD, but we're not using that in this adventure. You just kiss that idea goodbye, because that's like a CR 13. It's not happening. Somebody probably complained that not all parties are at a straight level, and that's fair. But you know what? They could have kept the old functionality and given us the new functionality. That way, you know, everybody can be happy. Because yeah. And besides which, who friggin' cares if you have characters at different levels? The CR system is so messed up anyway. It doesn't really matter if there's like a couple characters that are a little bit different. It doesn't matter. It's not. This is such a like imperfect science anyway. So it's just, I don't know, whatever. Okay, I'm done. We're gonna stop talking about that. I think 3 bandits are pretty good, and we have an easy encounter. So we'll say 3 Catling bandit lookouts are posted in this room. What do they do? They confront any intruders. 2 of them, yeah, let's say this. 2 of them confront any intruders, questioning their presence, while the 3rd tries to slip away to alert the Pasta Bandits. If the PCs try to stop the bandit from slipping away, the other 2 attack to buy the 3rd time to warn the Pasta Bandits. To warn their bosses, they'll say that. There we go. And okay, we have an easy encounter. I kind of want to keep track of our encounters. Where is this? What am I looking for? So that's in P1. No, what was I looking for? Okay, I want to close this. Close, goodbye. You guys, my cats are all over the place. So this was we have an easy encounter, and the daily budget, the adjusted XP was 150. Because our daily budget here is 1,500. So because we're crafting this adventure according to the adventuring day mechanic. So our daily budget is 1,500. So we want to try to be close to 1,500 adjusted experience points. Also want to say that because we were creating a level 1 adventure, most of our encounters are going to be easy and medium, because at level 1, groups are very squishy and weak. So if you start throwing hard and deadly encounters at level 1, you will end up with dead characters. You will. So we're going to keep things easy and medium to, you know, not be too terribly brutal. Oh, it is. It actually is cat strike time. It's totally cat strike time. So we should probably do that. Let's just finish out this one room here. What else of interest is in this room? I mean, there's some crates and furnishings scattered about the room. There are crates, barrels, and furnishings scattered about the room. They are all old and rotting to pieces. We should put something of interest in the desk. What can we put in the desk? There's a desk here. I want to put something interesting in one of the desk drawers, we could say. You know, because you want to reward players who poke around and look for things. That's the exploration element of designing a game. So we want to put some stuff that they can poke around and find. A golden spaghetti statue. Okay, so, I mean, that's fine. The desk to the north. Stuffed in the back of a drawer in the desk to the north is a golden spaghetti. I don't know how to spell. A golden spaghetti statue worth, we're just gonna say 10 gold pieces. 10 gold pieces. Stuffed in the back of the drawer in the desk to the north and wrapped in, I don't know, old rags. There we go. We really need to roll on our loot table, because as we design the adventure, we're going to be distributing loot and different stuff throughout it. So we want to roll on that. Let's name this room, though. What should we call this room? Our very first room right here that has our 3 bandit lookouts. What should we call the room? The appetizer? Ooh, a hymnal with canticles to the spaghetti monster. Let's hold that in our back pocket for somewhere else in the adventure. I like that idea. Let's bring that up when it seems appropriate somewhere else. We're gonna go with the appetizer. The appetizer is the name of that room. All right, now we're going to do a cat strike. This is our cat strike. These cats, they're like, come on now, let's go. Squirty. Wow, we have 6. Holy crap balls. We have a lot of cats. Oh man. Wow. Hello. Hello, how are you doing? Yes. You guys, she had cat food on her. All right, I'll be back. Mommy, what are you doing? Wow. How many cats do you have, Zach? Like a couple, right? While we're watching the kitties, want to remind folks that if you're looking for some high quality adventures and other Game Master resources, Lair Magazine might be right for you. Thank you for the link. Right there's the link to my Patreon. My patrons get an issue of Lair Magazine every month. It's over 50 pages of Dungeon Master resources, Game Master resources. We have 2 complete 5th edition adventures in every issue. We have maps designed for use on virtual tabletop. We have puzzles, traps, patrons, factions, new monsters, spells, lots of stuff in the magazine to help folks out and run their games. The tagline is reduce your prep time, improve your games. The way we design our adventures makes them easy to use at the table, to read and then use at the table. It's not massive crap ton blocks of text that are hard to decipher and then use. We try to make them as easy to use as possible. So there you go. There's my plug for the Patreon. And if you haven't heard about LairCon, we're gonna have a convention in Texas in October. I'll be there. All of my great friends will be there. I'm bugging the dungeon coach, Alan, to come up as well. He can't commit to it because he's crazy busy, but maybe he'll be there. We have folks from Peak D&D are gonna be there. A lot of my crew is gonna be there. Ed will be there. Zach will be there. Danny, Penguin Butt. Let's see. Dave from Tackle Tokens is gonna be there. So it's gonna be a really cool convention. We're gonna play D&D and have fun and crap like that. It'll be great. So yeah, you should come do that. Oh yeah, Ed will be there. I left you out, didn't I? Ed's like, Luke, I'm your lead developer. Luke, are you kidding me? You did not just... I'm like, I'm sorry, Ed, I'm bad. Oh, I did say Ed? Oh, I thought I left you out. I'm sorry. Ed's like, I resign. I'm like, no! Oh, Baldwin might be there. Yeah, lots of cool folks. Kodiak, thank you for the Prime. I appreciate that. Mr. Crinkle, thank you for the 2 tier 1 subs gifted. I appreciate that. And Polarium, thank you for the tier 1. You have a 7-month streak. Very nice. Yeah, Subcycle. Yeah, that's Dave. That's Dave from Tackle Tokens. That's Subcycle because he's the same person. Yeah. Yeah, Tashio, I don't know what the problem is. You can't just fly across the ocean and come hang out with us? Like, what's the deal? He's like, no, Luke, that's a long flight. It's expensive. It's halfway across the world. Yeah. It's like, all right, let's keep doing this. Let's go back over to our monitor over here. Yeah, from Alabama, sweet. I've never been to Alabama. I drove through Georgia once. You know what I remember about driving through Georgia? It never ends. It's like I was driving from Michigan to Florida, and when you get to Georgia, the Peach State, it's like it never ends. It just goes on and on and on. It's like, oh man, this state is big. But that's all I remember. Okay, next room is P2. The other thing I was thinking about too is maybe what we should do before we get too much further, let's decide where our pasta bandits are going to be located. Now, here's what I was thinking. We have 3 pasta bandits, but I don't think we want them to be all together in the same room. I think maybe the pasta bandits are spread out a little bit in the room, and we're not going to use the same stat block for each of them. I was thinking one of them might be some sort of like spellcaster type, another might be a scout, and then maybe another one is something else. And I think they're going to be in maybe different rooms as well. So I kind of want to decide where they're going to be. I feel like we probably should have here's a bedroom. Maybe P8 could have one in it. And then P3 seems like a good place. Now this might be the bedroom of like their minions, but maybe one of them is here like giving instructions to some of their minions or something. And then I feel like the other one might be up here in the storage area doing something, or maybe over here or something like that. So let's put one in P3 right down here. Let's put one down here first of all. Tortellini is a rogue because we never see her. Oh, that is great. The Scary Mountains from Georgia? Yes, there are lots of scary mountains in Georgia. And there are gigantic peaches that come tumbling down the mountains and they can crush your cars. It is absolutely terrifying. Never travel through Georgia. Holy crap. Wow. I thought I was never going to get to Florida. Fortunately, we survived. Okay, P3. Tortellini. I can't spell. I'm gonna spell it wrong every time. Tortellini. What about a scout? I feel like we could probably use a scout for her stat block. Yeah, that's a CR 1/2. We could do that. We could use that. Let's have her be a scout. Is here, maybe she's lecturing some other bandits. We don't have an arcane trickster rogue that, as a stat block to just grab handily, and we're not going to create one in the fly. It takes too long, so we just got to use pre-existing stuff. Yes, she's a pasta girl. Yes, she is. I don't really want to just have a bunch of bandits throughout this. What's a different stat block we could use? There's some other bandits that are there that she's talking to, but I don't want to use the bandit stat block. What else could we use? Yeah, D&D Beyond is useful to build an encounter, as long as you're building encounters with, you know, books from the official sources. But like, I use lots of monsters from the Tome of Beasts and Tome of Beasts 2, which I love to death. So it's not too useful when you're using third-party material. Swashbuckler. Oh, what level is a swashbuckler? Well, swashbuckler is getting, that's like a CR3. That won't work. That's too high. Cultist. Oh, the cultist should be with the wizard or something. Oh, maybe there's, oh, no. That makes sense. Yeah, cultist. Okay, so let's have a cultist. I like that. All right, we're gonna have there be two cultists. Two cultists. He's here lecturing two other members. Two cultists. Also members of the band. On the importance. I feel like, what if they're all catlings? All members of the Pasta Bandits conglomerate are catlings. The Pasta Bandit, what would we call them? Criminal Syndicate? The Pasta Syndicate. The Pasta Bandit Syndicate. All members of this criminal syndicate are catlings. There we go. PBS. Oh, yes. PBS. That, you know what? Hold on a second. That should actually go up here for our NPCs. Let's go back up here and revisit this. The Pasta Bandit Syndicate. This is a criminal organization. It's now turning from some bandits into a criminal organization. This is a criminal organization composed of all catling members that is led by three catling thieves who go by the monikers gnocchi, tortellini, and ravioli. They're not necessarily thieves. What do you call the head of a criminal syndicate? Bosses? Three catling bosses? Masterminds? I think bosses. Hi, Tashio. Thanks for hanging, dude. Dons. Yes, Dons. By three catling Dons who go by the monikers. There we go. Liberators of owned items. Yes. Three catling Dons. Okay. I think we have that. Lead. There we go. There we go. Now we have PBS, the Pasta Bandit Syndicate. Okay, so in P3, Tortellini Scout is lecturing two cultists, also members of PBS, on the importance of using designated litter stations and covering it up afterwards. All right, there's more. We got to do more in here, but I mean, there's more to be fleshed out. But we have like a beginning. We have a beginning here. Where do we want to put the other one? Oh, you know what we should actually do? Well, we just created an encounter there. What level was that encounter? It's a medium. And 300 adjusted XP. Okay. Where's the other Pasta Bandit? One of the Pasta Bandits I feel like is going to be like a wizard of some sort. And where should we have them? You know what would be great? P7 has like a pit down below, and then there are rope bridges going across the pit. And then there are ropes that you can walk across. Now the Pasta Bandits can just tightrope walk across those ropes without a problem. But I want to have the bridges be like, they break if you try to walk across them and then you fall into the pit. So I think it would be awesome if you had a spellcaster in here and then people are like falling into the pit, and then they're getting smoked by spellcasters that are up on these ropes, you know, and they can't get at them. So you could have like a little encounter like that or something. So I think we could have one of them be a wizard here. What one was that? P7? That could be, I think that would be like 𝐑𝐄𝐒. That's the mom. 𝐑𝐄𝐒, I don't know how to spell. 𝐑𝐄𝐒, but she's like a wizard type, but what stat block could we use? And it has to be something for low levels, of course. So what would work? Apprentice wizard. That's a CR 1/4. I think those are her minions. She's gonna have 2 wizards with her. Those could be those minions. An acolyte. What about a cult fanatic? That's a CR2. And what can they cast? Command, inflict wounds, hold person, sacred flame. That's not too bad. It's kind of like a wizard. We could go cult fanatic. She is the mom. She's like the head pasta bandit, so she's a little more challenging. And then if she had, so let's just pretend that we have her there. Oh gosh, it's hard already. Yeah, I know they're cleric spells. I'm okay with that. She could be a cleric of the flying pasta god, you know? We could just, to tone her down, we could say that she does not have 2nd level spells. And then she doesn't have hold person and spiritual weapon, which would be big game changers. Then she's basically just doing command, sacred flame and stuff. Call fanatic could easily, what I think, but if we tone her down to take away 2nd level spells, I think it would probably be okay. What other caster could we use? The Wizard's Apprentice was really weak. The Apprentice Wizard is just so weak. Like, well, no, actually, it's not that bad. We have Firebolt, Burning Hands, 2 of those. We have the shield. This isn't actually that bad. The only problem is they're going to get 1 shot. They have armor class at 10 and 9 hit points. Maybe we could boost up the Apprentice Wizard a little bit. Let's boost him up a little bit and see what we can do here. So let's say that she is an Apprentice Wizard. Oh yeah. Let's just change her armor class. If she has an armor class of 10, but she has a high dexterity score, then her armor class could ostensibly be like a 14 maybe. And how many hit points? We're just kind of guesstimating this. We don't have to be super exact about it. But we don't want her to get 1 shot and be done. Maybe we give her 22 hit points. Oh gosh, Ed, you're like right there with me. Okay. There. That will give her a little bit more survivability. And 2, now who is following her? She's got to have a couple, like 1 or 2 bad guys that are with her. What would they be? Would they something different than apprentice wizards? They need to be, okay, if we have a wizard, we also need to have people that can go into the front line and engage people up front to keep people off the wizard. So we should actually have some frontliner types. So some sort of bandit, a bandit type would be okay. Thugs are like a CR 1/2, right? Yeah. Well, that makes it easy. And then 2 thugs makes it deadly though. Maybe there's just 1 thug. Yeah, thugs have lots of hit point. Yeah, thug. I feel like I need something easier than a thug. Like something easier than a thug. And the pack tactics only help if you have multiple ones. A guard. Wait, what if she has some sort of cats with her? Like a panther or something. There we go, CR 1/4. Look at that. She could have a couple panthers. Oh, that's perfect. And they have a climb speed. Oh, this is perfect, you guys. She has a couple panthers. There, now we have a medium encounter. It's probably pushing a little bit higher than that because we gave her some extra hit points and armor class. And it's thematically appropriate. There's a panther. There you go. Okay, so let's have a couple panthers in here. Where would they be? So I think she is going to be on the ropes. The panthers are probably on the ropes as well. And 2 panthers. Let's just make some new documents. Nope, let's not save that. And 2 panthers are here. Poised on the ropes. The panthers dwell in this room, using the large pit below as their litter box. Noki is here, rubbing down their fur or combing their fur. Combing their fur for fleas. Combing their fur down for fleas, as she does once a week. There we go. Something like that. Grooming them. Yes. Okay. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna copy paste that. Thank you, Zach. Now, does a catling, because all of our pasta bandits are catlings, a catling has a climb speed, right? They must have a climb speed equal to their walking speed or something, right? Tabaxi have a climb speed of 20. Okay, they do have a climbing speed. Okay, perfect. All right, I want to put a little thing here for the NPCs. It just be like a note. All catlings have a climb speed of 20 feet. Just making a little note here. All right, let's go back down to here. And then creatures with the climb speed, 5 feet per round across the ropes. There is a large pit occupying the center of this room. And how many rope bridges stretch across it? And 3 rope bridges stretching across it. And ramps providing access. Okay. Oh no. And 3 rope bridges stretching across them. Are there ramps? These look like ramps that go down into the pit, but I'm not sure about these things over to the side here. They look like almost like ramps too, but not quite. Yeah, I don't quite understand how this is supposed to work. Huh. I don't understand what those actually are. We're just gonna ignore those things. I don't know what those things on the map are supposed to be. But we do know the rope bridges are rigged to collapse should any creature weighing 50 pounds or more step into the center of a bridge. When a bridge collapses, all creatures are dropped down into the pit. There is a, how deep is the pit? Let's say that it's like 15 feet deep. There's a large 15-foot deep when a bridge collapses, all creatures are dropped down into the pit. Creatures that succeed on a DC, let's make it a DC 12 dexterity saving throw, are able to brace themselves against the ropes of the bridge and take no falling damage. No damage from the fall. So there you go. If you make your saving throw, you don't take the falling damage. All right. What's up, Open World Addict? How you doing? Yeah, there's a litter box. Yeah. We need to put this up here. I'm gonna put this right here. And ropes stretch all across the room. And bandits and other occupants of the redoubt use them to traverse this room. Okay, that's good. All right, so we got 𝐑𝐄𝐒 here. Let's name this room. We just fleshed out the whole room, which we weren't planning on doing. What's the name of this room right here? The frying pan? The bowl? It's like the cat litter box. The litter box. What if this pit is full of litter and this is where all of the business happens? This is gonna be the litter box. Yes, this is the communal litter box for all of the bandits. The litter box. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on a second. There is a large 15-foot deep pit occupying the center of this room that the Pasta Bandit Syndicate and their allies use as a litter box, as a communal, I don't know how to spell that, litter box. The room reeks of ammonia and musk. We're just gonna correct some spelling errors here. Thank you. 3 rope bridges stretch across the pit. Oh my gosh. So if you get dropped into this pit, you're landing in a nasty litter box. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, we should have something happen if they fall into the litter box. Creatures that fall into the litter box, into the pit, are covered with dirty sand, clumps of let's not get too explicit here, with dirty sand, with dirty nasty sand, and must make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature is poisoned for the next hour. A creature that thoroughly cleans all the sand from themselves and their clothing may make a new saving throw every may make a new saving throw with advantage to remove the poisoned condition. All right, there we go. And if they still, then they might just be poisoned, which is a pretty nasty condition. Excrement. Yeah. No, 1 hour. An hour. Dude, you just got covered with nastiness. Yeah, it's trivial to clean yourself off, I think. And then you get a new saving throw with advantage. So at a DC 13, most people are going to make that saving throw with advantage. What if they don't clean themselves? Well, they're just covered with litter and they are poisoned for 1 hour. And they stink really bad, you know? Okay, let's move on. That is pretty good. We know what we need to do. We need to roll on our loot tables. Because we're gonna have to distribute loot. But let's just place, before we distribute loot, we have one more pasta bandit that I want to the designated litter station in area P7. There we go. So we have one pasta bandit here. We have one of them down here. I feel like the other should be like maybe over here, P9. Yeah, let's put the other one in P9, which is where we have a treasure chest too. You can see there's a big treasure chest right here. That'll spread them out too. That'll keep them nice and spread out. You have one in P3, one in P7, and then one in P9. So that'll keep them spread out fairly well, I think. Okay, so P9. Okay, that didn't do it. That didn't do it for me. So P9. The other pasta bandit. What kind of stat block can we use for Ravioli, the third pasta bandit? What do you guys think? We already have a scout. We have a apprentice wizard that we beefed up a little bit. Any ideas? Something like CR1-ish would be perfect. What kind of CR1 humanoids do we have that we could use? A thug is a CR1 half. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. And then give them a couple goons along with them. A bugbear. Ooh, use the bugbear stat block. Oh, nice. Well, all the pasta bandits are catlings. That's part of the deal. My boy is not a thug. He lives the thug life. He does. I like the idea of a bugbear. I like that idea. And we'll just call it a catling. And Ravioli does have, he's very lean limbed as well. Bugbear, what's that? CR1, perfect. Okay. So Ravioli, I spelled it right. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Ravioli is here with, and who are his goons? Who are his goons? A swashbuckler. Dude, a swashbuckler is a CR3, man. That's, you know, he actually would be a swashbuckler. That's a great stat block for Ravioli. And I feel like he's Ed's cat, so Ed should be able to decide. Dude, a swashbuckler is a CR3. I think he would be 66 hit points. Ed, are you sure? That's like a TPK, dude. Armor class 17, 66 hit points, 3 attacks per round. That's a guaranteed TPK against level 1. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. They're all dead. They're all dead, dude. No, they're guaranteed to be dead. It's literally impossible. You will, at level 1, you will not beat a swashbuckler. Like, with that high of an armor class, you know, even if you, no, I think 1 to 2 PCs go down in the first round. 1 or 2 are going to go down to 0 hit points in the first round, guaranteed. And the second round, couple more. Yeah, there's no way. Spy. That's murderous. A spy is a CR1. Oh, we can do a spy. I don't know, the bugbear. I like the idea of the bugbear. We just use the bugbear stat block. He's kind of thuggish. He is kind of thuggish. A spy probably captures his personality better. Honestly. So I think a spy is probably more appropriate. That's a CR1. Okay. We can just say spy. And who are his minions? He's gonna have some goons with him. He needs, so a spy is not like a frontline fighter type, so we need to have some thugs hanging out with him. This is CR1. Could we literally just have thugs? Penguin Butt, you're leaving us? Oh. Oh, that's hard. Yeah, we need like a 1/4. We need like a CR 1/4. A pair of gnolls that he keeps on. Ooh, what's a gnoll? CR 1/2? Oh, that's gonna be really hard. That'll make it deadly, dude. A spy and 2 gnolls? That makes it really deadly, man. We can't use Nightblade. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like it's not SRD compliant. I can tell you that right now. Okay, that's okay, Penguin Butt. You need, wait, it's gonna take me about 2 hours to review the 2. I have to, and I need to get them. You get them in tonight. You have to get them in tonight. Well, who's your boss? Can your boss just adjust your work schedule? Hold on a second. Let me go see what. Let me go talk to your boss. So your boss has like what, deadlines that they've given you, and they're due tonight. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let me talk to your boss. Hey, you know what? You know what your boss just told me? Your boss told me that you could just turn those in tomorrow sometime and you'd be perfectly fine. In fact, let's just go ahead and, oh, there we go. We'll just change the due date on that one, and we'll change the due date on that one right there. There we go. Hey, look at that. You have a couple due dates that just got bumped out till tomorrow. So looks like you can stay here and have fun with everybody else. How's that sound? See how easy that is? That's so beautiful. And now you can stay here and relax instead of worry about turning stuff in. You're very welcome. Now relax and have fun with us. And next time we have a live stream and you have work to do and you want to hang out with us instead, you just tell me and we're probably going to be able to work something out. All right. So, we were doing, the gnolls are probably, oh, let's call them gnolls, but use the goblin stat block. Juvenile gnolls. They can be juvenile gnolls. That's what we'll say. And then we can have 2 of them. Yeah, that works out a lot better. I like that. It's still deadly, but not nearly as bad. Not nearly as bad. Okay. Cool. Use goblin stat block. So Ravioli Spy is here with 2 juvenile ghouls that he keeps on chains and is training as PBS thug enforcers. He's currently, now in this room has a treasure chest, if you guys notice here. So he's currently going to be training them to protect that treasure chest. He's currently training them to protect the treasure chest in this room. There we go. All right. And what is the difficulty of this encounter? It's a deadly. So we have a deadly encounter at 600 experience points. And then we had another encounter as well in P7 that we didn't calculate, right? We did, but I didn't write it down. So we're going to have to go grab that really quick. We had an apprentice wizard and we had 2 panthers. So we're going to add those in. I'm going to write this down. So that's a medium encounter for 300 XP. Okay, so let's go to the coffee cam. So this is our daily budget, 1,500 experience points. And we currently have 1,200 right there, and then 1,150. So we currently have 1,350 adjusted experience points worth of monsters that we have placed into this adventure. And that's our daily budget right there. So if we're using the adventuring day mechanic, we are pretty darn close to our limit already. So we want to be very careful about placing anything else into this dungeon that could be a combat encounter, because we are pretty much at our limit right here. And I actually think we probably don't need any more combat encounters. We have a oops, I'm not showing you my screen. We have a combat encounter in P1, our guards. We have some here. I mean, they may or may not be combats. We don't know, but we have to assume that they probably will be. They're encounters. So we have one in P1, we have one in P3, there's one in P7, and then one in P9. So 4 of our rooms have encounters in them. The other rooms are just probably not going to have encounters, or if they do, they're going to be like very, very trivial or something. So can we have a chicken in here, please? You want a chicken? Yes, we could probably put a chicken in here. All right, let's start fleshing out these rooms a bit more. Let's just go in order. Wow, what is this room? What is this room all about? P2. Oh, it looks like there are maps in this room. Ooh, this could be their mapping room where they plan all of their heists. All right. P2. There are like always crates. Whoops. There are crates, barrels, and furnishings scattered about the room. That's like everywhere in this dungeon. On two of... What are they? Were they like tables? Oh, yes. On spread across two tables in the room are large maps where PBS has what would they do? Large maps of the city and the surrounding farms where PBS. The maps contain markings of past PBS targets and future ones. Okay, cool. So there you go. Ooh. Let's put one of these rooms needs to have a note in it from the city official to incriminate her that the players could find. Maybe not here. These maps are evidence that PBS is behind all of the problems at the farms. All right, so get the maps, and we have evidence that PBS, the Pasta Bandit Syndicate, is behind everything. There you go. What's the name of this room? And then we're gonna move on. What are we gonna call this room? We need a name for it. Ooh. Safe houses are marked, stash areas. Okay, we can do that. What's the name of the room, though? Stash locations and safe houses. A name for the room. Heist hole. All right, you got it. I am not picky. We're just moving along. All right, let's go to P3. Actually, where should we put that note? I want to make a note of that before I forget. I think maybe right here, P8. There's a desk in here. I think P8 on that desk is where we should have that note. Note implicating Tony, the city official, in the crimes. That's it. We're gonna flesh that out later, but I just want to put that there before I forget. All right, now we're gonna go to P3. And this is like, you know, the barracks. So where they sleep and stuff. So we have some beds and dressers and a bookcase. This room contains several beds, dressers, and a bookcase. It serves all in decent repair, unlike everything else in this place. It serves as the general barracks of the criminal syndicate. And then you got that little encounter there. We need to roll on the loot tables so we can start putting some loot. I keep saying this and then we never do it. So we're literally gonna go do it right now because yeah, we need to do that. D&D Beyond. Tools, let's go to the Dungeon Master Guide. Where's my books? I need a book, I need a book, I need a book, I need a book. Dungeon Master Guide, here we go. And then we're going to go to Treasure. Yep, right here. We're gonna roll on the level 0 through, come on, baby. There you go. Treasure Hoard, 0 through 4. We're gonna roll on this table right here and generate some loot for this adventure. So now I'm going to go over to a random, where's my dice? My random dice. Random dice, come on, baby. There we go. All right. So the first thing we roll is for the number of copper pieces. 66. 13. So 1,300 copper pieces. And then we're going to roll 3d6 for the number of silver pieces. So 1,600 silver pieces. And 2d6 times 10 for the gold pieces. So 40 gold pieces. And let's see. And now we roll a d100 to see what other cool stuff we get. We got a 91. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, expensive art on the walls of, like, you know, sand dune formations, very clean sand that they want to steal for their litter box. Bye, Charlie Brown. Let's see. What do we got? What was I gonna do? Oh, 91. 91. Jeez, that's a good roll. Look at that. Art objects. 2d4 art objects. So we have 2 art objects worth 25 gold pieces. And let's see what else we can get here. 1d4 times on magic item table F. Oh, good gravy. That's a good one. Woo! That is a good table. Oh my word. Well, let's do, what is it? 1d4 times? Is that what it said? Yeah, 1d4 times. Okay, let's see what we get here. Watch this. 2 times. Okay, that's reasonable. We have a 93. Oh my goodness. A ring of jumping. Oh, that is very, very appropriate for this adventure. That's perfect. Ring of jumping. And then we roll again on that bad boy. A 60. Wand of the War Mage +1. Oh my word. Is somebody going to love that? Holy crap balls. Jeez. Is it bad that I want to make an adventure purely through rolls? No, that's what I do. I mean, I think we know exactly who is going to get that. That's going to go right over to the litter box. And we're going to say, loot. 𝐑𝐄𝐒 is wielding a Wand of the War Mage +1. There you go. She should also have like a pouch, and has a pouch. We should put some like some copper or some silver pieces. Let's say 50 silver pieces and 15 gold pieces. So 50 and 15. All right, there we go. So as we distribute loot throughout our dungeon, we'll just deduct it from this list right here. That's how I usually do this stuff. Oops. Oh, cancel that. Just do that save. All right, so there we go. And the ring of jumping, who should have the ring of jumping? I feel like Ravioli, the spy, should have the ring of jumping. Loot. Ravioli is wearing a ring of jumping. There we go. I think a lot of their there's a chest in that room. We'll get to that in a second. We're not quite done yet. But a lot of that, these art objects will be somewhere too. All right. We're almost done with P3. Let's go back to P3. All right, what else were we gonna do here? And we have Tortellini, the scout is there. Let's put something in this room worth finding. What could we put in this room of interest to the characters as they explore this dungeon? It doesn't have to be worth anything, but just something interesting that they might find if they go through the drawers or check the mattresses or something. Something interesting they could find. Spaghetti rod. That's hilarious. No, the evidence against the person is in a different room. I've already planned that out. A secret stash of catnip. Yes. Yes. That is perfect. 3 of the mattresses. We're going to say 3 of the mattresses contain secret stashes of catnip. Okay, that's perfect. That's all we need. That's all we need. What's the name of this room? Let's put a name to this room. P3. I want to name it. Give it a cool name. Mommy. What is the name of this room? That's all I care about. The cat house. Thank you, Ed. Thank you. That cat house. All right, cool. We got that done. We are doing pretty well. And you know what time it is? Speaking of catnip, it is time for our cat trip. We've reached that time in our stream where Luke gets his cats high on legally addictive substances. I don't know if it's addictive, but they like it. It's cat crack, baby. All right, get their stuff. All right, we are going to apply the substance. Give us some room here. Yes, Squeaky is getting excited. That's the wrong one. There we go. So we have the happy carrot and the banana. The banana is starting to get a little chomped up. The happy carrot remains happy though for the time being. I'm gonna get some more coffee too. Yeah, I'll get some coffee. All right, guys, are you ready? Squeaky is so ready. He wants this. Yeah, I know. Yes, we're getting you your stuff. Yes. Got 2 of them down there. Okay, we're gonna transition to the cat cam now. Squeaky, here. Hey, moron. There we go. All right. Okay, you watch them roll around and I will be back. Mommy. Squeaky is taking up all of the catnip. Come here, Mommy. You want catnip? Huh? Does Mommy want catnip? Is my mommy? Does my mommy want catnip? Yes, she does. Yeah. Yeah. Squeaky is being a butthead. He's like hogging all the catnip and won't let anybody else have any. He's a jerk. He's adorable though. Oh man. He just rolled with it literally. Yeah. He's like, arr, arr. That's awesome. All right, we're gonna get back to it here. All right, we are on P4, which is this room right here. It looks like there's a raised area here. This looks like the kitchen. Doesn't this look like a kitchen maybe? There's a chain. What is that chain all about? I don't know what that chain is all about. I have like a raised platform with like, it looks like meat on it. Livestock, rats. Oh yes, yes. This could be like a pit with a lid on it, and they keep rats down in there, and they feed the rats, and then they eat the rats. Oh, perfect, perfect. This is food storage. This room functions as livestock storage for the Pasta Bandit Syndicate. There is a large pit in the room covered by a metal hinged lid, and within the pit is a massive colony of rats. The bandits feed the rats get them plump and then dine on them. A raised platform along 2 walls in the room. What is the purpose of this platform? They just have a raised platform and then they butcher the meat up on the platform. Why would they butcher the meat up on the platform instead of doing it down below? There's got to be a purpose for that raised platform. Can anybody think of a reason why they would have a raised platform where they butcher the meat before giving it to the rats? Oh, they hang the meat. So the blood will drop down through the gaps in the wood onto sawdust. But they could just have sawdust on the floor where they're cats. They carry their prey up high to slaughter it rather than just tossing it down because they want to play with the food. I don't know why there's a platform here. Well, we're not going to put the reason in. Where the bandits slaughter animals before feeding them to the rats. Yeah. Oh, there could be a swarm of rats inside it. Yeah, let's do a swarm of rats. There's a little encounter. Swarm of rats. We'll just have one swarm of rats. One swarm of rats. If the lid to the pit is opened, the rats begin to swarm upward. Immediately closing the lid traps them back inside. However, if the lid is left open for too long, a swarm of rats emerges. A swarm of rats emerges. The rats are hungry and race to the platform. Hey! I knew that was gonna happen. Somebody got a little greedy and started attacking someone. The rats are hungry and race to the platform. If the characters do not disturb them, the rats leave them be. Otherwise, the rats will attack. If the characters do not disturb them or prevent them from reaching the food. There we go. Okay, cool. Little encounter in that room. Yeah, that's true. Cats do like high places, so it makes sense to have like some platforms and stuff. Yeah, that's a trivial encounter. It's perfect. All right, cool. What's the name of this room? Let's name this room P4. We need a name for our where we fatten up the rats before we eat them. Playroom? The plumping up room. The plumping playroom. The Rat's Den. Oh, I like that. The Rat Den. The Rat's Den. All right, next, P5. Here we go. What is in this room? What is this all about? We have some, I don't even know what these are. We have some crates and then some stuff in here. I don't know what these are. Any ideas? What could we call this stuff? Mommy's just rolling around. Any thoughts? Moonshine. Oh, this could be the distillery. The distillery. Yes. The distillery. Okay. And these are like distilleries. These three things in here. 3 large distilleries occupy this room. And how many? There were 3. And 3 large barrels full of moonshine stand nearby. All right, beautiful. That's great. Let's put a fork in that room. What's the name of this room? Moonshine. Oh, nice. The barrels are labeled Moonshine. Nice. Very good. Moonshine. The Moonshinery. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's go to the next room. Oh, that was easy. All right, P6. Ooh. There we go. P6, right here. This looks like a workshop. Yeah, this is like a workshop or something. What kind of stuff would they create in this? There are like lots of crates and stuff too, but what kind of stuff would they create to help with their heists or something? Each of the barrels is worth, well, let's say well, how many gold pieces? Let's say 10 gold pieces. Each of the barrels full of moonshine is worth 10 gold pieces. And let's deduct that from, so 10 gold pieces is equivalent to 100 copper pieces or silver pieces. So let's make that 300. There we go. What was this room? What was going to be the purpose of this? Noodle rolling? Oh, tools, traps, and spy gear. Packaging lasagna. Oh, wait a second. That could be part of it. They could also have, yeah, they could do that too. It's the workshop. It's the workshop. Okay, so P6. The Pasta Bandit Syndicate uses this large room as a workshop where they create, what would you say, tools, traps, and spy gear for use on their, what would you call it? Thievery missions or something? Well, there's a better word than that. Somebody help me. Somebody save me. What's a better word for that? There are missions. They're heists. Thank you. Thank you. For use on their heists. There is also a dedicated area where they make fresh pasta and sauce and sauces and various sauces. Okay, we're gonna say several. The room is full of crates that contain gear they use on their heists. And the crates near the pasta and sauce station contain pasta and sauces. Yeah. Jeez, man. Bags of pasta and jars of sauce. Hey, imagine that. Okay, beautiful. They have rat meat in the sauces. Oh, yes. Many of the sauces are made with ground rat meat. Very nice. Now we were going to put in this room, we were going to put that. Oh, no, we weren't. What else could we put in this room to make it interesting? We have a bunch of crates and stuff. We have a workshop. There's a pasta station. Is there something, if they search around the room, they could find something of interest or value? Yeah, we could do that. We could have one of the crates could have something of value in it, and we could put like a trap on it. Herbs? Ooh, yes. Choice herbs. Choice herbs and rare ingredients. Yes. Yes. Okay. One of the crates near the pasta and sauce station contains rare herbs and ingredients. This crate is heavily bound in iron and trapped. What is the nature of the trap? Somebody help me brainstorm a cool trap that could be on this crate. Saffron. We have a rule in all of my live streams that we will never use a mimic. It's the rule. It will never happen. Ever, ever, ever. Somebody ruined it for everybody in the world. There is no command for mimics. Should make one. Somebody always wants a mimic. It's like, no, we're not doing stupid mimics. You need a command for that. No. They don't want to destroy the herbs. They want to protect the herbs. So whatever the trap is, it can't harm the contents of the crate. I'm messing with. It's okay, Christopher. I'm messing with you, dude. You're all good, dude. A stinking cloud. Oh. Yes, a stinking cloud of distilled catnip. Oh yes, that causes them to go to sleep. Per the sleep spell. Ooh, that would be really bad. That could, a sleep spell at for a level 1 party could put them all to sleep. Ooh, man. Okay, that's great. On an iron and trapped. If the lid is removed, is removed without disarming the trap, let's call it a DC 13 dexterity thieves tools check. Gas expands out from the crate in a 30-foot radius. All non-catling creatures in the area of effect must make a DC. What kind of saving throw or fall asleep? My friends are such nerds and dorks. Yes, they are. Welcome to friendhood. Oh my gosh. Salt, Tabasco sauce, and water in an MRE heater to make improvised tear gas grenade. A Constitution saving throw? Yeah, what DC? DC like 12 Constitution saving throw or fall asleep for the next hour. Ooh, yes. It also alerts one of the pasta bandits too. All non-catling creatures in the area of effect or fall asleep for the next hour. Sleeping creatures can be woken. Hold on a second. Gas created from distilled catnip sleeping creatures can only be woke. Sleeping creatures wake I don't know how to say this. They only wake up when they receive damage. You can't just shake them awake. They literally need to be, they have to be damaged to wake them up. Only awaken if they receive at least 1 hit point of damage. And upon waking, they are groggy and suffer from what? When you wake up, I want there to be a condition that they suffer from when they wake up. What could the condition be? We already used poisoned in one part of the adventure, so I want there to be a different condition that they could suffer from when they wake up. What could it be? Confused for 30. Ooh. Oh, per the confusion spell. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that. And upon waking, they are groggy and are under the effects effectively under the effect of the confusion spell for 30 seconds is like 5 rounds, right? Well, let's just say the next minute. Let's make it easy for the next minute. At the end of each of their turns, a creature can make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw to end the effect of their grogginess and confusion. All right, how's that? Does that kind of work? There we go. Furthermore, when this trap is triggered, it alerts one of the nearby PBS Dons. Either 𝐑𝐄𝐒 ravioli, or tortellini, who arrive in, let's say, 2d4 rounds with any other PBS members they can sweep up in their wake. There we go. They will confront any intruders and if there we go. And we could they could like, if they're all asleep, they could like hang them up somewhere or something. Yeah. Your math just killed them all? What? If all the characters were put to sleep, they hang them up over the litter box pit in area P7. Okay, yeah, the contents, the rare herbs and ingredients need to be worth a lot of money. Let's have them worth like if we say 100 gold pieces, that chops that down. Yeah, let's say 100 gold pieces. That's not bad for a level 1 adventure. 100 gold pieces. There we go. Okay, beautiful. $30 is a huge radius for the size of that room. I want everybody to get hit, dude. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, it's a huge radius. They should disarm the trap. They're making sure. They don't want people to steal their herbs and spices. Gotta make sure. All right, let's name this room. We need to name the room. I don't know how many herbs and spices there are. There's a lot in there. There's enough to be worth 100 gold pieces. That's how many. The spice rack. Do you think they're gonna get destroyed, Ed? Do you think they'll get destroyed by that? Look at the math. There's a big area of effect. A DC 10 Constitution save. Do we make that lower? Maybe a DC 10 Constitution save? That way there's a higher chance of 1 minute of a second level spell. Yeah, that's true. And 2d4 rounds to get the baddies in the room. What if instead of saying they're under the effects of confusion, they're just groggy for the next hour, and that gives them disadvantage on any initiative rolls? How about that? If they have, instead of the confused part, they just have disadvantage on initiative rolls. That's it. That's like not nearly as impactful, but it's something. They are groggy and have disadvantage on initiative rolls for the next hour. There. That is much less impactful, and it is a level 1 party. And the reason I don't want them to just awaken when they get shaken and stuff is that's the first thing players are going to try. They're going to try to shake them awake. And then you just go around and shake everybody awake, and it's no big deal. But if they have to take damage to wake up, players aren't going to think of that at first. And then they're going to be hesitant to do that. And so that'll keep them asleep a little bit longer and give the pasta bandits time to come. There we go. No, I'm okay. We have to put the loot somewhere, so I'm okay with it being there. 100 gold pieces, that's pretty good. Let's make it 2d4 plus 2 rounds too. That'll give an average of 4 rounds. That'll take longer to get there, so that it gives the party more time to figure out what the heck's going on and recover from it. All right, let's move on. We have the spice rack in P6. Ed is my lead developer for like Lair magazine and stuff. He does like game balance design and stuff like that. And so he's like looking at my encounter and he's like, Luke, you can't do that. You're gonna kill everybody. Luke, stop. Luke, no. That's his job. He keeps me in check. I'm screaming at the TV. Is your wife there with you too? Shaking her head? Oh my gosh, why? Dude, your wife's gonna be at LairCon, right, Ed? Okay, cool. I'll get to meet both of you. That's awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet, dude. Oh, hey, there's a plug for LairCon right there. Yeah, we're putting on a convention in Texas in October. You should check it out, folks, because I'll be there. My team will be there. Lots of other cool people will be there. And we're gonna have fun and play games. Yeah, it's beautiful. Whee! Okay. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Okay, P8. Okay, here we go. This is ooh, this could be the bedroom of the Pasta Bandit Dons. There's a bunch of furnishings, dressers, bookcases, a nice bed. Yeah. So this will be where the Pasta Bandit Dons. This room is well appointed. Well appointed and contains a large bed, dressers, bookcases, and a desk. This is the private quarters of the Pasta Bandit Syndicate Dons. And then we're gonna say, ooh, in a locked drawer of the desk, there is a note implicating Tony, the city official, in the crimes being committed by PBS. We'll say Noki has the key P8. Noki, there we go. She also has a key to the locked desk drawer in area P8. Okay. The drawer can be opened with the key no key has, or with a DC 12 dexterity thieves tools check, or DC, I don't know, 13 strength athletics check. All right, beautiful. No, you can't copyright an acronym. That's horse crap, yeah. And we define our acronym at the very beginning of the adventure. It stands for Pasta Bandit Syndicate, so I'm not worried about that. We define our acronym and everything, so it's very clear. If PBS finds this adventure and wants to come after a company that makes a piddling of nothing, then wow, they must have nothing else for their lawyers to do. Oh, was that Penguin Butt bringing that up? It's all good, Penguin Butt. What else can be in this room? What else can be in this room, folks? I want something else in here. Actually, we're getting low on time. Maybe we shouldn't care about this. We have a note in there. Maybe that's enough. Maybe we have enough in that room. A scratching post? Oh, okay. I can do that. Let's see. One of the dressers. Let's say, one of the dressers is all scratched up. Is all scratched up and stinks of must. Feline musk. There we go. The rug in front of the bed is covered in cat hair from ravioli rolling all around on it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Couple other details for you. Very nice. Okay. What's the name of this room? We need a name for this room right here. This is where the Pasta Bandit Dons live. It's their quarters, their private quarters. The Don's Den. Oh, I like that. Okay, we'll do that. The Don's Den. All right, P9. All right, this is our last room. It's our last room. This is like where they keep their treasure. They have a big chest here. And then big, huge casks and crates and stuff. So this is like their treasure room. Ooh. So we have ravioli is here with a couple juvenile gnolls. Okay, and they're gonna protect the treasure chest and other loot in this room. So this room contains several crates. How many of those big, huge casks were there? Were 4 of them, right? 4 massive. What are they? Not a cask, but like in a winery or a distillery or something, there are huge, massive, like barrels, tons. Thank you. That's the word. 4 massive tons. And a iron bound chest. What are the tons filled with? What would they have in these tons? What would be valuable? Wine to go, oh, yeah, wine to go along with their pasta. Red and white wines, yes, yes, okay. The tons contain choice wines, both reds and whites, with each ton weighing, oh, I don't know, several hundred pounds and worth, how much would it be worth, each one of those things? Gosh, 25 gold pieces each, let's say. Let's say it's worth 25 gold. Oh, jeez. How are they gonna get them out of there? Jeez. Where'd that go? And the wine each contains worth 25 gold pieces each, which seems very, very inexpensive for choice wine. That's wow. That's not choice wine. That's the cheapest wine in the world. Yeah, how are they gonna get them out is the player problem. Yep. It's the player problem. I don't know. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but we're just gonna roll with it. 252 gallons of wine per cask. 2,000 pounds? Okay. Weighs 2,000 pounds, thank you. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. The ironbound chest. What is in the chest? The chest is locked and carries the key to the chest in this room. What does the chest have in it? Ooh, I've been thinking about getting into brewing myself. I've just never done it. I've thought about it many, many times. Well, look at the loot we have remaining. We have a little tiny bit of loot here. A few dead rats and birds, nothing of value. Random items. Several dead birds. What do they call them when you stuff the birds and you preserve them? Kind of like a, you know, there's a name for that. Taxidermy, but what are they going to call it? Taxidermied birds? There's an adjective. There's an adjective that we can put. Cat toys, balls with feathers and sticks, stuffed mice. Oh, nice. We just say stuffed? Okay. Several stuffed dead birds. Stuffed mice. Balls with feathers attached to them. What else? What other cat toys? What other type of cat toys? Oh, a happy carrot. Oh, bells. Oh, yeah. And a plush banana with bells attached to it. Okay, beautiful. DC 13 dexterity, thieves tools, check to open. There we go. Okay, that's good. What's up, Hannah? Ugh. All right, I think that's good. Then we have Ravioli here. Okay, cool. And he's got some loot on him. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of this. That'll be the wine. We don't need that. Let's name this room. P9. Name the room, ladies and gentlemen. We just need a name for this room. It contains their prized loot, their cat toys, the tons of treasure. Oh, yes. Tons of treasure. All their cat toys. Oh man, the toy box. I like the toy box too. Tons of treasure and a toy box. Okay, cool. Resolution. I don't know. Oh wait, in our plot hooks. Little guy, what is your problem? Jeez. Local farmers have pooled their life savings. 1,000 copper pieces. and a large ruby worth 10 gold pieces. She promises them 20 gold pieces. Oh, she promises them let's say 100 gold pieces to do the job, but only gives them 20 gold pieces upon completion. There we go. Beautiful. So the resolution is yeah, the group receives the reward that was promised to them based on the plot hook used. Hey! Oh, thank you. Zach is like, Luke is tired. I'm gonna type something out for him to just paste there. Thank you, Zach. He's like, I got you, Luke. I know you're tired. I know you just want to be done. So I'm just gonna write this for you. If the characters kill all the pasta bandits, whoever sent the characters to kill them pays them what they owe. Tony feels deeply relieved now that she believes her crimes will remain hidden. If she discovers the characters have evidence of her crimes, she'll begin sending individuals after them, just like the pasta bandits. Thank you. That is perfect. Okay. Hey, Generous Heel, what's up? I haven't seen you just get here. Yeah, Generous Heel is the one that made this map for us. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I was talking about you at the very beginning, saying how awesome this map is. Yeah, giddy up. All right. We didn't really do any random encounters. We could probably do some of those really quick. Let's see. Ooh, swarms of rats. That's actually not a bad random encounter. We could have 2 swarms of rats for a random encounter. 2 swarms of rats. We could have some bandits. Some bandits is pretty decent for a random encounter here. We could say 1d4 plus 2 would be pretty good random encounter for bandits. All right. Whoops, I always do this. What else could we have for random encounters in this adventure? Maybe like a couple more things would be nice. Swarms of cats? Oh, you've been here the whole time? Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. One cat wandering around aimlessly. Okay. Let's call it one black cat wandering aimlessly. Aimlessly. Oh, you can't see me. When it sees the characters, it approaches, meowing loudly, and begins rubbing against their shins. Okay, nice. There we go. I think that's okay. Let's just call it a day for random encounters. These random encounters might take place if the heroes try to use more long rests than are expected. There we go. And let's unitalicize that. That is nice. And a couple short rests are expected during this adventure. No long rests should be needed. And it contains treasure from 1 roll on the level 0 to 4. Is it 1 to 4? No, it's 0 to 4. Treasure hoard table. There we go. And what other monsters did we use? We used a swarm of rats. We used a apprentice wizard. We used a cultist. What else did we use, guys? Yes, it was an amazingly good roll on that table. We didn't cheat at all. What else did we have? Panther. Oh, we did Panther, Scout, Bandit, a Spy. Okay, a Spy. I think that was it. We did Scout. I got Scout up there. Goblin. Yeah, we used Goblin for the gnolls. Oh, and a cat. Yeah, we have that cat. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, it's called Broken Temptations. Did I spell that right? Temptations. Yeah, I did. We're gonna scroll through here. Did we name all of our rooms? I think we named all of our rooms. And we have our beautiful map. So you know what that means. Hey, we're done. And it's literally 9 o'clock. It's almost like I've been streaming for a couple years creating these things, and I know just what I'm doing. Oh, the chicken! No, the chicken! Oh man, Penguin Butt wants a chicken. Oh no, my time management skills are so bad. Now we're gonna go over because Penguin Butt wants a chicken. Where are we gonna put the chicken? 1d4 chickens. Where? Where are the chickens? Oh, let's do this. Hold on a second. The secret rooms. No, the secret rooms. The secret corridors. We have where is this? The secret doors. Yes. And then we should say secret corridors. The interior the secret passages the secret doors that lead to them. There is a 25% chance that any given secret passageway contains 1d4 chickens. Why are the chickens in the secret passageways? They were fighting with the rats, and that's where the cats keep them. I don't know why they're there. I don't know why they're there. We're just gonna leave that just like, oh, I wasn't showing you the screen. I'm sorry. I put that right here. So I made a new entry for the secret corridors, and there's a 25% chance that any given secret passageway contains 1d4 chickens. There we go. Hey, Penguin Butt, is that good? Are you satisfied? Yeah, I agree, Zach. We're gonna leave them there and let the players speculate on it for hours on end. That's exactly what we're gonna do. That's the perfect solution. They're gonna be like, why are there chickens here? No. Guys. There's a reason there's chickens here. We need to figure out why there's chickens here. This could be what helps us solve the entire adventure, because there's chickens here. Yeah, totally. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just want to leave you with a quick reminder that if you're looking for some Game Master resources, 5th edition adventures, maps for use on virtual tabletops, and other stuff to help you run your games and reduce your prep time, Lair Magazine is an awesome resource that I publish to my patrons every single month. So it'll leave you with that plug right there if you want to hook yourselves up. Also, a reminder that we have LairCon going on in October this year. So there's a link right there where you can go learn more about LairCon. It's going to be in Texas. It's a convention. We play games and hang out. I'll be there. My crew will be there. It'll be awesome. So if you can come hang out with us, that'd be awesome. And we're going to raid somebody now. We have completed our adventure. This adventure will be on my website, thedmlair.com. Tomorrow morning-ish sometime. You guys can download it. You can use it in your own games. I have lots of other free adventures and other Game Master resources as well on my website. You can go check that stuff out. I have a newsletter you can sign up to and get the stuff emailed to you, along with other cool stuff like discounts on the DM Lair store and lots of awesome cool crap if you get on the newsletter. So there's a bunch of plugs for you. And now I'm going to go raid somebody. Let's see who's going. Let's see who's on here. Browse D&D. All right, let's find somebody to raid. Wow. Oh, look at this. We got colored hair. We have colored lips. That's the way to do Twitch. You got to color your hair. You got to wear costumes and stuff. Don't want to be on Twitch without that. It's like I've colored, my hair is colored, and I have special eyes too when I stream on Twitch. The second star show. Ooh, we have a pirate. Let's raid these guys. The second star show. Let's do that. The second star show. Okay, let me get this raid set up. The second star show. Where is this? Raid channel. The second star show. Ugh. Oh gosh, how did they spell it? How did they spell it? Oh, it's just called Second Star Show. Oh, that's why. Second Star Show. Okay, here we go. They are live. It's not a rerun. And here we go. Okay, go. Oh, geez, something went wrong. Try running that quick action again. Do they not let people raid them? You gotta be kidding me. They don't let people raid them, do they? You gotta be kidding me. Nope, they won't let people raid them. Okay, we're gonna raid somebody else, ladies and gentlemen. They apparently have raiding disabled. Well, you just lost out on a raid. What's this? The Angry Nerd. We've raided them before. Let's see if we can find some fresh meat. Let's find some fresh raid meat here. Ooh, they have a map. They might actually be playing Dungeons and Dragons. They have a map? Ooh, imagine that. Lakeside Legends? Come on. Let's find some colored hair. Or some big beards. Oh, there's a big beard. I've raided them before. Ooh, what's this? Baracus. Precarious. Precarious. All right. We are back for more chaos. Are they playing D&D? They have 5 viewers, so who can raid those guys? Who is this? Sorielis, my friend. They have like 5 viewers. Let's see what these guys are doing. Sorielis, my friend. Okay, let's do these guys. Let's see if they'll let me raid them. Oops. Raid channel. Okay. Let me get this set up. Oh, how did they spell that? Sorace? Sorace, my friend. Okay, they're live. They're live. Here we go. Are you ready? Raid. Hey, it's working. Okay, cool. Let's go raid these guys. We'll see you over there. Show them some love and all excitement and stuff, and we'll see you some other day, ladies and gentlemen. Next Tuesday, I think I'm streaming, maybe. Yeah. Bye. Go raid now.